Hi there, I'm the Dizzy Crafter, and right now I'm in the middle of a Bedwars game. Bedwars is one of Minecraft's most popular game modes. It's existed for years and is pretty much a huge staple in the Minecraft community. I've even made multiple videos on it, my very first one being back when I sounded like this.
Hypixel Bedwars.
But that doesn't matter. The point is, no matter how long I've been playing Bedwars, I'm still not very good at it. But I'm determined to get better, so I'm gonna be using the art of theory crafting to get good at Bedwars. But what is theory crafting? Well, theory crafting is trying to find the optimal strategy for a game. Basically, just trying to find the best route you can. Another thing I should mention is how Bedwars works. There are 8 teams of players in the sky. Each team has a bed and a generator. The generator will give you money to defend your bed, and no matter how many times you die, you will always respawn. Unless your bed is destroyed. If your bed is destroyed and you die, you're eliminated from the game. In Bedwars, there are 4 tiers of currency. Iron and gold can be gotten at your base, while diamonds and emeralds are only found at other islands. Iron is used to buy weaker materials that are usually best for the start of the game. Gold is usually used for most of the mid-game materials, and emeralds are used for the end-game materials. However, you don't buy items with diamonds. Instead, you buy things like upgrades and traps. And now I just need to find a good way to utilize these items. Now, strategy is easily the most important part of a Bedwars game. Without a good strategy, you're pretty much doomed. So, what is a good strategy to use? With so many blocks and items at your command, there's pretty much infinite possibilities. So, how do I utilize them? Well, I've been looking at some footage of Bedwars professionals recently and seen one thing in common: rushing. At the beginning of every round, no matter what, almost every single professional Bedwars player will immediately go for the neighboring team. This is to get the neighboring team out before the neighboring team can get you. They don't worry about bed defense, they just go there and eliminate the other team before they even have a chance to react. After that, your best shot is heading to the diamond generator to get sharpness for your sword. Depending on the map, you can maybe hit 2 diamond generators if you complete your rush fast enough, but not always. After this, you can kind of do anything, but the typical strategy is to try to get to other people's bases. What I want to try doing is using other people's pre-existing bridges to get to their base because it's a lot faster. Now, I need to put all of this stuff into practice. So, I hopped into a Bedwars game and got started. As you can see, I was not off to a good start. I still have a lot of spots to improve. You see, Bedwars isn't entirely about strategy. There are other things that are really good too, like speed. At the beginning of the game, it's always best to be first to your neighbor's base. However, they're probably going to be trying to get to your base, so speed is incredibly important. Along with that, combat skills are also really important, because once you get to their base, you're going to have to be able to hold up your own. So I need to improve my skills at these things. At the beginning of the PvP, I kept losing. However, after a bit of time, I actually started getting better. Oh, wait. Yes! Wait. Yes! Now that I'd practiced up PvP, I needed to get better at bridging. Bridging is a huge part of Bedwars, as it's how you get to the other islands. However, there are multiple different ways to do it. There's the normal slow bridging, then there's diagonal bridging, which makes you go a bit faster, and then there's speed bridging. There's a few things past that, but they're nearly impossible. And luckily for me, I've actually kind of gotten the hang of speed bridging. So now I'm going to take the strategy, the combat, and the speed bridging I've learned, and put it into a Bedwars match I play against my friends. Alright, Here's how the final Bedwars round went. It started off with me bridging over the middle and heading over to the milkman's base. I then destroyed his bed, but I wasn't able to eliminate him. Shortly after, my bed was destroyed by Xe, but this led me to be determined to get revenge. So, I headed over to Xe's base and destroyed his bed. And luckily for me, with the bed break being perfectly timed before him dying, I was able to eliminate him. After that,
great.
the milkman got Strixlor's bed. I then finished up his job by eliminating Strixlor, and now my only goal was to find the milkman. Which turned out to be really easy because he just dropped out of nowhere on top of me.
No,
Yippee!
dude.
So I can officially say I've gotten good at Bedwars. I followed the strategy of rushing, going after people, making sure I'm always quick with what I do, and remembering to think quick in dire situations. But maybe the real skill we have in Bedwars was the friends we made along the way.